Hi and welcome through to my YouTube video. As usual, I've kind of bought something which you don't really see a lot of nowadays. It's a rare item, to be honest. It was really hard to get hold of. It is the Prada LBA T950. So there's the box. It does come in quite a nice swanky box, and if I open it, there's nothing in it. The reason for that is I hate it when people do the unboxing things, so I just rather see what the item is. So here it is, and if you're looking for this video, you know what it is anyway. It's a link watch. It's actually a Bluetooth watch, and it links to the Prada 3 phone when that was out, and the Prada 2 I think it was actually shipped with originally. They're very rare. You don't really see them much at all. So I just wanted one because, well, it's just cool. So you can see, if you look just there, that's where your battery connector connects. So if I put that there and I grab the battery connector, so this is the battery connector, and this thing clips to the back of the watch, and on the other side you have like a USB port, and you just plug it in. And I've been charging it. Mine's an import from Germany, so I've been charging mine through my iPhone adapter, which works fine. So, and it takes about 3 hours to charge it up. I've heard that the battery life when you're using it isn't so great, but unfortunately I have an iPhone 5 which this does not connect to. I kind of knew that when I bought it, so I'm not too worried, if I'm really honest. It was more just a case of getting something which you don't see much anymore. So if I click it on, as you can see, it tells you the battery's full. And if I hold the centre button, it should boot the phone up, he says. There we go. So it comes on like that, and it lets you know. Actually, I might have just turned it off. Let's click it again. There we go. So Prada, Bosch, and your time. It does have a few functions. I mean, obviously, the main function is that it links to a Prada phone, or I've heard even an Android phone it will connect to. And when people ring, the phone number is displayed on the phone, and you can reject it. You can't answer the phone on the watch and chat to people. It's not that sort of device. It's literally just an alert system. It also has an MS, a text message feature, so when people text, you can actually see the text that comes up. The biggest drawback is what just happened there. The time is not displayed all the time. It is only displayed for a brief period, and then it goes off. So if you want to see the time, you have to press the button at the bottom. As you can see, I've just pressed it again, and what it does, it gives you the time, exactly the same thing, but just in different formats. So depending on how you want to look at it, there's another one there, and that's that. The centre button brings up your option. Obviously, you can see messaging, call history, Bluetooth connectivity, which is great so long as you're not using an iPhone or an iPhone 5. Tools, which is, I'll go into it, things like alarms, world time, stopwatch. So, you know, it does have a few nice features. And settings, I'll go into settings. You've got your time date, you can put an alarm on there, change the language, you can put the backlight up and down and make it brighter, etc, etc. And to reset the whole the whole watch. And top button puts us back to where we were. So yeah, I just thought you might want to see it. I don't think I'll be keeping this one for long because I paid a serious amount of money for it, and obviously I can't use it with my phone, but it's just one of those kicks that I had to have. So I got it, and now realistically it's probably going to have to be sold at some point, but I'll probably wear it for a little while. But I found on YouTube there was no real videos of this particular watch, you know, not of somebody who actually is owning one showing you around it properly. So I thought I'd make a video so anyone who is interested can have a look. And for people's knowledge out there, no, you can't connect it to your iPhone 5. It will not connect. There might be a jailbreak system out there or something, but for your layman who's just trying to buy the watch to fit it to it, it will not connect. So that kind of puts that straight out the window. If anybody is interested in buying one of these and is desperately trying to find one, hit me up, send me a message, because this one might be up for sale in the very near future. If I leave that there for a second, I'll show you what comes with it. So you get this box, which has the little charger thing in it, and you get this box, which comes with the USB adapter cable for the back of the watch, and you get your charger, which is no use to me because this is a European one, but like I said, because it charges via a USB, you can pretty much plug it into anything, and you get your user guide, which is massive. There's loads of useless information in there, as you always find in these things, but I've not really flicked through it a great deal because I kind of know what I'm looking at anyway. But let's just click it on again. It's kind of a strange thing for me because I don't normally wear digital watches. I'm actually an owner of a really beautiful Seamaster by Omega, so you know, a digital watch for me isn't really my bag, but this one is kind of cool, and it's not massive either, so I'll give you an idea. If I put it on, I have like girly wrists, beyond girly wrists, terribly girly wrists. So for me, when I'm buying a watch, I always buy mid-size watches because the big ones just look silly on my wrist. So bearing in mind how thin my wrists are, this might give you an idea of what it looks like on the wrist. So, you know, it's quite a nice size really. I mean, it's long, but it's not too wide over your wrist, which is always a good thing if you do have exceedingly thin wrists. And I know I'm not by myself. There's a lot of guys out there in the same boat, and there's a lot of people who don't know how to wear a watch and will buy a full-size watch and put it on their wrist, and it doesn't look right. Don't do that. Buy watches that fit. You know, a nice Omega Seamaster Mid will fit nicely on a small wrist, and so will one of these. So yeah, if you've got any questions, hit me up. Obviously, this has only just arrived today, so I haven't really played around with it a great deal. But I just thought I'd, you know, let someone else have a look, and maybe this might help you if you're searching for one of these things, or if you want to know about it. The main thing for me that I was struggling to find when I was looking around online was any information on what it will connect to, and I can say without a shadow of a doubt it won't connect to your iPhone. Well, not the iPhone 5. I've heard it might connect if it's jailbroken, but I can't clarify that, and I don't know if that's true. I have heard it will connect to Android phones. Obviously the Prada 2 and 3 were both Android, and it connected to them perfectly well, and I don't see any reason why it wouldn't connect to another one. I probably will try and connect it to a friend's Android phone later on in the week or something, and I'll put it in the comments section if I do and let you know how I get on. I've got lots of buddies with HTCs, so yeah, there you go. So that's the Prada Link phone, or if you want its full name, it's the Prada LBA T950, and yeah, it's quite a nice watch in itself, regardless of the fact that it can link to a phone and show you phone numbers and show you texts and whatnot. So hope you enjoyed the video. If there's anything else you'd like to know about it, give me a shout. I'll try and answer when I can. I'm busy a lot of the time, but if I can, I will answer. So I hope you enjoyed the little show and tell. Thank you. Bye bye.